This is a quick tip video on how to find motivated sellers in the MLS and also customizing your grid so that you can get the full story of a listed property in the MLS. All right, so in order to set this search up, you're going to go right into the search bar. And then for this example, we're going to look at single family homes. So we're going to go right here where you see RE1, RE2 single family condo. All right, we're going to select active status, and then from there I will select under the primary property type, RES property type, single family, and then for the type of property, I'm going to select single as well. For the city, we're going to go ahead and look within the area of Doral. For this example, there's a total of 85 matches. Now we're going to leave the price alone. The whole point is to have a lot of matches to look at so that you're familiar with how to find this information. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to add a field by the name of last change type. So we're going to go right here where you see additional fields and click add remove. From there on the left side, these are going to be the fields that you can add directly in order to search. We're going to type in last change type, and we will locate that field right here under available fields, last change type, and then click on add. All right, so once you add it, you're going to go right here where you see last change type, and then what I would recommend is selecting the option price decrease. What that will do is find the listings in the MLS that have experienced a price decrease. What this would tell us is that the seller is motivated to sell this property as soon as possible. They're lowering the price and they want to potentially move out and then find a new home as a possibility. So once we select price decrease, it will only show us properties in the MLS that have experienced a price decrease. From there, we're going to go into results. All right, and then that's going to give us all of the current listings in Doral for single families that have experienced a price decrease. So this is going to be the current list price as it stands right now. What you would want to do is customize your grid so that you have a full understanding, a full breakdown of all of these listings, including the original price and the current price. So what I would recommend is to come over here where you see list price, click right there, click on insert column, and then under search, type in original, and then you'll find original list price right here. Once you click it, click on apply. All right, so for example, we have this first one, 10581 Northwest 67th Terrace, Grand Floridian Estates. The original list price was $2,550,000, and the property has been reduced currently to $2,390,000. What we can do is take it a step further. We can add some additional information. We're going to come over here where you see ML number. We're going to move our mouse over until our mouse turns into a crosshair. From there, we're going to click and then click on insert column. From there, guys, I would implore that you add 2 fields to see the days on market. First, we're going to add DOM. And then from there, we're going to click again, insert column, and then we're going to also add CDOM. All right, so I want to make sure that this makes sense, guys. So we have DOM and then we have CDOM. The days on market is going to be tied to the specific listing that we're searching. Now, the cumulative days on market will tell a larger story how long this property has been actually listed. For example, cumulative days on market, in order for that statistic to reset, would require for the property to be unlisted, would require for the property to be off of the market for a minimum of 120 days. So I would strongly suggest that you guys add DOM along with CDOM. That's going to tell you a larger story and potentially tell you how long the property's actually been on the market. For example, number 7, it has been on the market for a total of 330 days, and it does match the current DOM. If we come over here, we have an example right there. This current listing's been on the market for 33 days, but it was previously listed, giving it a total cumulative days on market of 155. Now, the reason why you want to do this, I want to make sure that this makes sense. You want to include cumulative days on market, not just because it gives you a larger story, but it might also tell you if there's any issues with the property getting sold. Maybe there might be code violations, things like that that you might consider prior to making an offer. If that's the case, what you would want to do is double check, go into the listing and verify if there's any attachments. There might be a seller disclosure providing a little more insight on the actual condition of the property. We can, of course, come down and then read the remarks. The most upgraded and bigger house in Canarias, new construction 2023, 3-story, ready to move in, 6-bedroom, 5 bathrooms, premium wood flooring, stainless steel, handrail, LED lighting, fully upgraded kitchen, cabinets, and countertops designed by Ed Tallcraft. All right, so this looks like it is a new construction property altogether. No red flags as far as what we can see. What I would suggest that you do is go into property history as well. This will give you a larger understanding on the previous times that this property has been listed. For example, it looks like the property began being listed back here May the 18th of 2023. It did accrue a total of 122 days on the market. It was canceled back on September 28th. All right, and then we also have a rental, it appears, that was added to the MLS system as well back on May 18th, and it was canceled right here on June 6th. Moving up, we have the next time that the property was listed for rent on June 16th. It was activated that day, and there was a price change on September 6th. It did go from $14,500 down to $13,500, accruing a total of 82 days on the market. So this is still an active and available listing. It is available for both for sale and for rent. And then we have this one right up here. This is the new listing that took effect back on the 28th of September. The price was changed to $2,349,000 down to $2,229,000, and it accrued 22 days on the market when that change happened. All right, so I just want to make sure to also go over property history. Think of this as a ledger. It's going to include all of the changes that are happening within that listing. For example, maybe a price change, maybe the listing was canceled as another example. And then it's going to include, and then from there, it's going to include the effective date when the changes were made and the total days on market when that change took place. All right, so if you want to know the actual days on market for a property, you're going to see that in the grid where we were earlier. In order to get back to your grid, you would click Agent Single Line Display, and then you'll have all of that information ready available. Again, the main point of this tip is to allow you guys to search for those easier deals. Whenever you have a price change that indicates to me that the seller wants to sell the property as soon as possible. But before you do that, make sure that you customize your grid. Make sure that you include the current list price, the original list price, along with the days on market that's tied to that specific listing, and then the cumulative days on market that's actually tied to the property itself. It's just going to flesh out a little more information and tell you how really long the property has been listed. Thank you for tuning in. You can find more tips like this by going to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/miamitrainers, or by going into the MLS Help Center by going to miamirealtors.com/MLS, and you will find the MLS Help Center on the left side of the page. Thank you for tuning in and have a great day.